the renowned shoe capital of the Philippines, is home to nearly 500,000 Filipinos and is considered to be a cultural wonder, not limited to fine footwear, but also on its pleasant ambience of activities and recreational areas. Today, we will take a closer look on what makes the everyday Mariqueño proud. First up, Marikina's Shoe Museum. Here in the museum, a collective appreciation of footwear can be seen from many of the most influential figures in the country, like Imelda Marcos. Next up, welcome to the Riverbank Center. The Riverbank Center is the biggest outdoor amphitheater and outlet center in the Philippines. It also is a proud destination for the largest pair of shoes made over 77 days, with a height comparable to an 8-foot individual. Next up, the Marikina Heights Grotto Park. In this area, one can appreciate its vast and approachable atmosphere, where you can also admire the statue of Our Lady of Lourdes, which is Mother Mary herself.
Tayo na sa Antipolo. Welcome to Cloud9!
Cloud9 is one of the many recognizable destinations of Antipolo City, which provides tourism and food. You can pretty much gather your friends, chill out with the local nut store nearby, while braving through the bridge that is, by the way, not glass for the sake of real adventure. From there, you can see Antipolo City in its essence of being known the most competitive city nationwide due to its ability in providing religious support, tourism, utilities, and love for nature and talents. This is certainly a place you should add on your bucket list to visit. Antipolo City lies at the foot of the longest mountain range in the country, Sierra Madre, and is quite near to the impressive 21-meter waterfalls, the Hinulugan Taktak. These are among the reasons why the people here maintain its evergreen atmosphere, and also explains why they are so competitive with environmental efforts, as this extends in addition to animal safety and sanitation. What you are seeing right now is the Antipolo City Cathedral, a religious center standpoint of 900,000 Antipoleños for worship and praise to God. The patron lady of this church is the Our Lady of Peace and Good Voyage, also known as Our Lady of Antipolo. The shrine attracts millions of pilgrims annually for the Alay Lakad or Walk of Sacrifice, where they tread from the Quiapo Church to Antipolo on April 30 until the month of May. This is an outstanding distance of 25 kilometers, which seems to be inspired from the journey Jesus made carrying the cross until his crucifixion and ascension. The Pinto Art Museum, an exhibition space complex that harbors contemporary galleries in a spacious setting where nature and art flawlessly combine. Located here in Antipolo City, it was founded by Dr. Joven Cuanang with the help of his group, the Saling Pusa, which flourished in the 1980s up to this day. Here, you can see many of the artworks that are often thought-provoking and seamlessly timeless, in both meaning and relevance. According to Dr. Cuanang, he doesn't mind that the youth come here for selfies in front of the artwork, as he believes that the art has spoken to them to their liking. He also adds that every piece in the museum is chosen deliberately and not randomly, as it should be based on how the masterpiece speaks to you and how it makes you feel or think. Pinaglabanan Memorial Shrine, a national sanctuary built to commemorate the heroism of the Katipuneros who laid siege against an armory from the Spanish government, the Polvorin de Almacen. The shrine itself is located in the city of San Juan, Metro Manila, serving as a reminder of the Filipinos' first advance against Spanish colonization. Just beside the shrine, you can see MUSEO el Deposito, an old underground water reservoir built by the Spanish authorities in 1980 to provide adequate water supply to the residents of Manila and its surrounding areas. Also located within the grounds of the shrine itself is the Museo ng Katipunan, or in other words, Museum of the Katipunan. The museum also exhibits commemorative busts of our traditions and the Katipunan heroes themselves, such as Andres Bonifacio, Emilio Jacinto, and Apolinario Mabini. Nothing is more nostalgic than going back to our own roots.